Ladies and gentlemen, last time we came to you, we didn't. We were in turmoil. We didn't know what was going on. We didn't know we were going to miss the playoffs because of the Eagles. 4 weeks have passed, and now we are in the playoffs. We have the NFC East champions. I am one of your two hosts, Samuel the Ox Ferguson. My man Jerome is. You know what? I got to give him his props. He says he's sick. I don't know what
Been
else.
sick, yeah. Been sick. You know,
So he's taking.
LeBron. I can play with the flu. I can do the show with the flu like many others have done before. I'm on the back end of it, so I'm good to go.
All right.
And I am the big Panda. Let's get this thing cracking, Ox.
Get it poppin'. As I alluded to earlier, Dallas Cowboys are in the playoffs. We ended the season with a 12-4 record. We do not have a first-round bye because we lost to the Cardinals. What that basically means is, no, they're not in our division, but that doesn't have anything to do with it. It's tiebreakers. And Seattle swept the Cardinals, and they swept San Francisco, both teams who beat us. This is why we're in the situation we're in. So it sucks that 2 of our 4 losses came to the Cardinals and the 49ers, who are in disarray. Utter disarray. They lost their coach, but might be gaining Rex Ryan. If you thought that 49ers defense, when healthy, was the second-ranked defense in the league under Harbaugh, just wait and you see what Rex Ryan can do for that defense.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, getting back to the team that we care about right now for the next 15, 20 minutes, the Dallas Cowboys, ladies and gentlemen, they had a fantastic season. Let me give props to you, Jerome, because at the beginning, I thought you were trolling me, saying we were going to go 15-1. You were saying the most ridiculous thing, and you came close to being prophetic. You were off by a few losses. I think I was closer than you. Yeah, I was. I think I said 11-5. But either way it goes, the team went undefeated in the month of December, which they haven't done, and I don't know how long.
Yeah, there was a lot of people saying, "Oh, y'all gotta wait till November. Y'all won't win the game. Y'all gonna get put out the playoff because y'all can't win in November." Yada. It's just a bunch of nonsense, man. But not only that, we were the best road team in the NFL.
Okay, so we what? 8-0.
8-0.
8-0. That's phenomenal. That means when all the odds are stacked against you, you elevate your game. That's why I don't believe the stage coming up will be too big for them. For the simple fact, they have elevated their game week in and week out on the road. We smacked the living hell out of the Redskins, which I'm so glad that we avenged that loss.
I only have one concern about this week coming up against Detroit. We know Ndamukong Suh got reinstated today, so he'll be playing. I'm not worried about Suh. We stopped J.J. Watt. My concern is going to be Megatron versus Carr. We can't have another 300-yard game like he put up against us last time we faced.
Right.
Another concern with Suh is I'm afraid he'll try to take a cheap shot at Romo. So I definitely hope that the line protects him 24/7 that they are out there. Even after the play, just keep an eye on Suh. If he's on the ground, there's nothing he can do.
Well, let me say this. Calvin Johnson would literally have to play the game he played last year, which was the game of his life where he had 300 yards receiving. He won't do that again. It's the same defense from last season. Uh, real quick on the defense, because I do think we'll win. I think we'll win by a touchdown.
Well, I got us winning by 13. 13 is what I have us winning by.
If we bait Matthew Stafford, he is turnover prone. We gotta bait him correctly. We're gonna shut down the running game because ain't nobody scared of no goddamn Reggie. Nobody.
No, I just don't want him getting into the backfield. You know, if he gets past the first line,
which will be done through screens and which will be done through bubble screens and him running 5-yard outs into the flat and things like that out of the back.
Very, very similar to what Deshaun Jackson was doing.
But
you know, on that nature.
But if McClain is healthy, I'm not worried about Reggie Bush doing any damn. McClain has done really well corralling running backs. We faced. We held Marshawn Lynch in check. We held, for the most part, Alfred Morris in check last week. So I'm not worried about, and nobody was saying Reggie Bush is better than either one of those backs. So it comes down to basically, like you said, we both think we have one of the more cornerback tandems that's acceptable to humongous plays. All we can hope for is Dez Bryant goes bananas, Cole Beasley goes bananas, Jason Witten keep catching them third down conversions. We'll be just fine. We will be just fine.
Chris, I see here you say that Reggie Bush is going to have a 100-yard game.
On the ground.
Yeah, he could have a 100-yard game. I mean, that doesn't mean he's getting 100 yards rushing.
Right.
I mean, he can get 50 and 50. I'm okay with that. I'd rather Reggie Bush beat us than Calvin Johnson. That's not going to happen.
We got something special planned for Calvin Johnson, I believe.
I hope it involves double team.
Understand this. Deshaun Jackson only got loose really once last week. And that's Deshaun Jackson, the Cowboy killer.
He is that.
So I'm not worried about Megatron, man. And I'm not worried about Sue because, like I said, we handled J.J. Watt just fine. And he's an outside. Romo is really adept at skirting around interior defensive linemen, which Sue is. Sue is a bigger body. He's not as quick. He's not as fast as J.J. Watt. And if Romo could evade him, I'm not worried about him, about Sue. But to your point, Panda, I think that, like you said, Sue will try to get a cheap shot in. That means a 15-yard penalty, but Romo's back is hurt. I wouldn't see it past him.
Yeah, I definitely don't see it past him.
But what I would see, but what you would see is he is a free agent, and you will see if he's that dirty. And on the national stage, a 4 o'clock game, one Sunday, it will hurt his money if he acts a fool this Sunday. I guarantee. Go ahead, go ahead, kick off a question, man. What you got? Turn your mic on, man. Turn your mic on real quick. Ask a question. First, let me also say thank you to everybody that is tuned in to this week's show number rendition of the show.
I got a statement, man. Can you hear me?
Go ahead.
So you said that mess up his money, but I seriously doubt somebody's gonna give him that money, that guaranteed money. If you give your boy, what's the name, Woolfolk from the Patriots, he got like $100 million. He was a dirty player too. You think somebody ain't gonna sign Sue?
But then Woolfolk doesn't have the penalties. Ndamukong Suh has racked up $400,000 in fines in his career. That is.
But isn't he at $20 million right now? Isn't he making 20 right now?
Listen to what I'm saying. Okay. I know on the small scale you're thinking, well, that's pennies in the bucket. That's minute. No, the issue is how many defensive coaches that are on the cusp of a great defense can afford to have him suspended for 4 to 5 to 6 to 8 games next season for doing some dumb shit.
So I'm gonna be real honest with you, bro. As a person who loves defenses, I would pray to God in heaven for Ndamukong Suh on my team. Period. No matter what he does, how he does it, the way the defense plays and the way that they go about, you gotta have a dirty individual on your defense who has that I don't give a damn.
I don't believe
And
that.
if you don't have that, your defense tends to suffer.
I don't believe that. I don't
Not
believe
at all.
that. Well,
Name
number one defense in the league, the number one defense in the league, Seattle Seahawks, do not rack up the amount of penalties that you think they would for the style of defense that they play.
They also, but do they or do they not have an ignorant individual on their team?
I'm not.
Okay, but follow my point, though. Follow my point. Look how much better y'all played when Orlando got mad and started a fight. All of a sudden, y'all was the best defense in the league. So it isn't like it's not something that's far-fetched. It's feasible.
Number one, you're looking at things through a vacuum. Understand that the Cowboys' blood rival is the Washington Redskins.
Absolutely.
They will always get up for that game most of the time. Your point with you'll take Suh, the Cowboys would too, no question. You're missing. Listen to what I'm saying. First playoff game, all eyes on you. You got money. This is your money. This is your money show. If you stomp on Romo or body slam Romo or something ridiculous, that Goodell, obviously you see Goodell's handing out fines like it's candy now. He can't wait to get a repeat offender like Ndamukong and slap him with an 8-game suspension for next year. So great, he's on your defense now. Well, guess what? He's out the first 8 games of the season. What good does that do you?
And Chris, also I want to touch this. You said that Seattle has an ignorant player. Ignorant and dirty is two different things. Suh is a dirty player, man. Are you referring to Richard Sherman?
I'm referring to Richard Sherman, but I didn't mean ignorant as in a negative thing. I meant it as
a rough
he goes out on that field.
Yeah,
he plays with a lack of
I understand that.
I agree. But the difference is he's not going to do something to jeopardize his team because he's much smarter than that.
Exactly.
Suh will jeopardize the team because he doesn't care at that moment.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't think about what he's doing prior to him doing it.
Exactly. I think he's an awesome defensive player. Nobody's debating his abilities on the football field. There's no need for his antics is the issue. There's no need for kicking anybody in the nuts. No need for stomping on people. No need for any of that. But bottom line, he ain't. I don't want Suh to take over the Cowboys conversation because that ain't shit to me. We have a Great Wall of China offensive line that's mauling people in the month of December. Because of this offensive line, you take a B- level running back like DeMarco Murray and elevate him to the best running back in the league.
Yeah,
I don't.
Indeed.
The line did. Understand one thing. You saw. Hold on. You saw when Randall got in, and you saw when what's the other guy? Dunbar got in. The different gear that they have running with that football behind that offensive line. They are exponentially faster than DeMarco Murray. They make that one cut and they go. They don't run east and west. They run north and south. And get up the damn field. That is where you will see when Adrian Peterson comes to the Cowboys next season, he will have a 15 to 20 touchdown season rushing. Guarantee it.
There's a lot of touchdowns that weren't made that should have been made by DeMarco Murray. But with his speed and his effort, he just couldn't get it done. If it had been Randall or almost any other top running back in the league, that would have been touchdowns.
Thank you.
What are you going to say, Chris?
I don't think that DeMarco Murray is a mediocre or a B plus running back.
Okay, let me ask you this, Chris, real quick.
I do have the same issue with my running back that you have with yours about not hitting the holes. Do I think that you guys have a great offensive line? Absolutely. But I think that sometimes, especially Jerome, has this rose-colored glasses about the Cowboys. Because, again, they do stuff that will make you want to kill yourself, especially on defense. And if you don't address that in the offseason, you guys had a magical season. You can't take anything away from that. But if you still don't address the holes that you have on defense, you're still going to be in a worse position next year.
No question. Nobody's disagreeing with that point. I've said everybody in that knows me knows out of my mouth has come draft a quarterback. The whole rest of the draft, nothing but defense. Just defense. Free agency, defense. That's what you need to do.
Defense, and then we also need to grab us another tight end because Whitney's on his way out. But yeah, I mean, defense is key. And I don't know why, Chris, you think that. I've never said that defense was an issue with us. We've had the worst defense in the league. Last year we were 31st. Worst defense in NFL history.
And went 8-8 with a horrible defense.
So, granted, our defense is very suspect, but when you have an offensive team that we have, it kind of makes up for that lack of the defense that you give, but it also makes that defense play on a level that they aren't quote unquote capable of playing.
Chris, do me a favor. Name the impact defensive players on the 1999 Rams. I'll wait.
You can use Google if you need to.
Arenas.
Oh, okay.
Arenas played safety over the top.
One. That's one.
You said name
Okay. Name 1 out of 11. Look.
Hey, I'm not a Rams fan.
We put points on the board. Points on the board. You got to stop us before we got to stop you. Bottom line. Anyway, what other games do we have popping off this week, Ron?
This week coming up?
Yes. What other playoff games we got popping off?
Arizona Cardinals
versus
Carolina Panthers.
Okay. Can I say something real quick? I got a vent. During the owners' meeting this offseason, I'm gonna need some real votes to either A, expand the playoffs, or B, make it a rule that you cannot go 2 games below 500 and make the playoffs. Does anybody watching this show right now disagree with what I just said?
It should totally be top 6 up and down the board, either way it goes. That's what it should be. Top 6, best record, regardless of conference, as long as there's a winning record.
There we go. Okay, I'll take that. Because we have a mutual Facebook friend who was actually proud of the fact that his team at 7-9 made the playoffs.
And won the division twice.
That is, you're in a horrible division. And what's funny about it is the Panthers have the kind of defense, they just might beat the Cardinals' ass.
Yeah, it could happen. I hope not. I hope Arizona wins. For
Cam Newton back like Romo started winning games. Ain't that some shit? Maybe that's the magic trick.
All right, and then that night, tomorrow night, we have Baltimore and Pittsburgh, which I hope to God Baltimore runs through Pittsburgh.
Well, Jerome, you can go play in traffic.
I do because I'm selfish, like Jerome. I don't want to see Pittsburgh do well until the Cowboys get a 6th ring. After that, I don't care what Pittsburgh does. That's the facts. And then so that's all. So that's the wild card round. Then we'll get to next week.
Well, we have also on Sunday before we play. You got Cincy and Indianapolis, which Indy's probably going to beat the hell out of Cincy. So.
Wait. We talk about my team for 2 good seconds? No, I'm just.
We talked about this, Steelers. What more do you want to say about it, man? We're playing Baltimore. We're playing Baltimore. Y'all beat them earlier this year. Baltimore's looking for revenge. It is what it is.
And Jerome, doesn't this look eerily like when Thanksgiving Day, Thanksgiving Day, Philly came to Dallas, smacked us around, right? You guys Pittsburgh's first game of the season with the Ravens, beat that ass by 6 touchdowns. You scored 6 touchdowns. You want to do that again? It's not going to happen again.
Here's what I'll say, and this is all I'm going to say. The more I listen to people talk about the Cowboys, I am starting to realize, in all honesty, there is a lot of similarities between the Steelers and the Cowboys specific to this season. It's kind of irritating, only because I feel like my team is better, but that's just because it's my team. But if you start looking at pieces, there's so many similarities. How we play, the level of defense, questions on defense, quarterback shouldn't do what he's supposed to do, all kind of the same kind of conversations.
Okay.
I'm hoping we win. I'm pretty sure we'll win. But with Le'Veon supposedly not playing, and then we got Ben Tate, who scares the hell out of me because all the audibles, he has no idea what the hell he's doing. So what are we doing? That is the scariest thing in the world. I'm done now. I'm better.
All right, so you got that out. You good?
I'm good now. Thank you. Appreciate it. That's the Big Panda Show #1. Thanks.
Good. You know what? You're right. You're right on several. I'm not gonna lie. There are similarities. Not coaching. I'd much rather have Mike Tomlin than Jason Garrett. I will say the offensive lines. I will say Ben Roethlisberger's ability to week in and week out escape seemingly inescapable scenarios where he should be sacked. Is Romo-esque, except for Romo's 4 or 5 inches shorter than Ben, and probably gives up 40 pounds to Ben. So two totally different players, but they both get beat up. Moving on, man.
Indeed.
I'm gonna say this. I'm calling it right now. If we win this game, we will be in the NFC Championship. That's all I have to say.
So
on that one.
We'll end up playing Seattle or Green Bay when we win against Detroit. I want to say I'm pretty sure it's Green Bay we play.
It's Green Bay.
Hopefully,
I don't know that Green Bay would be. The only advantage they have is being at home.
And it's cold.
Yeah, no, and that's what I mean. It is going to be. If it's almost snowing out here, then you know what Wisconsin's going to look like in 2 weeks. Romo, now the good thing is Romo's from there. So he doesn't mind the cold. He's going to be running that football. I know that.
If I'm the coach, I'm taking a little playbook out of the Texas Longhorns coach did this year when the players wanted to wear sleeves and he wouldn't let them. I want y'all to go out there, be men. We got 2 games left of the season. Let's knock it out. Let's get it. And that's it. Let's play some football like we've been doing this whole month of December.
My open letter to the Dallas Cowboys: you can have rest during the 2 weeks you're waiting for the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear no complaints about tired and all this. Nah, you can have rest then.
And let me ask you, Sam, real quick, dating back to this last game, man. Do you agree with keeping Romo in there, all the starters in?
100%.
Yeah.
Keep them sharp. I got kind of in, but hey, man, they were rolling, and they needed that because they hate the Redskins. They needed that. They needed that payback, and they got it.
Yeah.
You got it.
And
Hey, let me say something to you people in Dallas, man. All my people listening to the show and all of this, show the hell up to this game, please. I don't give a damn. Show the hell up to this game because this team is playing ass off. You've been asking for them to play their ass off, and they delivered.
Got my tickets. I got my tickets.
Good man. Good man.
Job, Dre. Good job. I'm excited. We're gonna have our first playoff win since 2009. And then I see us going to the NFC Championship. Do I see us winning? I'll tell you when that game comes. But as of right now, we're definitely going to beat Detroit and be ready for Green Bay after that week.
But we're on a roll.
Huh?
We're on a roll right now. There's no denying that. They're feeling good about themselves.
Yeah. I mean, we hot, and this is the best time of the year to be hot. Going into the playoffs, being hot, and we're on just a different level right now. I'm just being honest with you. Putting up 40 points a game in the month of December.
Right.
That's rough.
Did you hear Pam Oliver say that she was on the sideline listening, and the players were saying when it was time for them to come out for different plays, the players wanted to stay in. They wanted to play. Meaning they have a different mentality.
Yeah, it's a different mindset that these Cowboys has. We can talk about Jay Jeezy all we want to. He's done a great job as being just the head coach itself, not the offensive coordinator, not this call player, just being the head coach. He has done an awesome job, great job. You've got to give a man his props. Also, man, you have to. Even though Jerry didn't want to draft this guy, you got to give his props for drafting the rookie offensive lineman as well, because he's playing hella ball right now.
Going to the Pro Bowl.
Oh yeah. Going to the Pro Bowl first year rookie offensive line. So I mean, got to give him his props as a GM on that one. Moving on, what else you want to talk about in the NFL? Anything else you got to discuss?
Nothing else in the NFL, man. I'm just waiting to see how the next 2 weeks pan out. But one ending question. Michael, you can chime in if you like. One ending question on this topic. Is this season a waste if we lose Sunday?
If we lose Sunday, I'm not going to call the season a waste. Is it a disappointment? Huge disappointment. Is it a waste? I don't see it being a waste because before the season even started, during preseason, 3-13, what was a lot of people saying because we didn't upgrade the defense. We're just going to be 8-8. Romo's not going to be able to play. So you can't call the season like that. You have to actually say, hey, we went 12-4, made it to the playoffs, disappointed as hell. We should have beat Detroit. So you can't call it all this loss. No.
So you're saying we can build on this?
I mean, if we built on 2 8-8 seasons over the past 2 years, you can definitely build on the 12-4. You're one player on the defense away from being, a much better defense. You get one good cornerback, and if Sean Lee can just stay healthy for 1 year, if he can stay healthy for 1 year, I mean that's a huge upgrade in the center.
That's huge, yeah. So Sean Lee.
Greg Oden in the NFL.
He's beginning to worry me a lot. But anyway, enough about our Dallas Cowboys, and So
real quick, picks. I've got Arizona over Carolina. I've got Baltimore over Pittsburgh. Indy over Cincy, Dallas over Detroit.
I agree with all four of those.
You agree with all four? Feel free to chime in on any of those in the text if y'all want to, guys.
Haters, haters, haters.
You know what? We're not haters. You want to know why? Because we actually talk about other teams. I listen to Grantland Sports, and they never mention the Cowboys. Week in, week out, week in, week in. They never mention the Cowboys. Why? Because they both of those gentlemen on there both hate the Dallas Cowboys. One is a Chicago Bears fan, so I know he's going through them. I know he's going through them. Anyway, we have a game in 2 days. We got to talk about it. We got Jameis Winston, Marcus Mariota, the first semi-finals of the newly implemented college playoff system. Who you got?
Yeah, Jameis Winston. I mean, this character here.
He's been exonerated for the most part. So let's leave his actual off the field actions out of it. Let's bring into the fold that he is undefeated in college. He has not lost a.
He is that. He is that. He is just that. Undefeated in college. I do have them winning.
He's a Bill Cosby quarterback. I'm sorry. Never mind.
No, that's Big Ben.
Oh, that okay. All right, my bad.
Yeah.
Poor taste. I'm sorry, ladies. You heard that. I apologize. Go ahead.
But yeah, I have Jameis winning. Just how big of a chance is Jameis going to have in the NFL?
He is going to be thrust into the starting to whomever drafts him. Guarantee you.
Yeah. Okay. We'll see, man. We'll see. I hope he's not a bust, man.
I'm not gonna lie to you, brother. I have because obviously this is near and dear to me because it's the Pac-12. I got Oregon, man. I don't think Florida State has seen speed like this before. Florida State has not faced a quarterback that runs a 4.4. They haven't seen nothing like that before.
Yeah, you're right.
So the team speed with Oregon and the pace that they play, there's nothing like that in the ACC. The next game you have is Alabama versus Ohio State. TJ Yeldon is healthy. Nick Saban has had a month to prepare. What you got?
Oh, Alabama. Yeah, I'm going. I mean, I got Alabama on that one.
I agree. I think Alabama's going to win it all, to be quite honest with you.
Yeah, I mean, I think I have Alabama winning the whole thing in my brackets.
Let us mention real quick, man. We said in the beginning how the 49ers are missing the coach. I mean, in case you've been living under a rock, Jim Harbaugh, former 49ers coach, as of basically 48 hours ago, he was in San Francisco. Now he's in Ann Arbor, Michigan.
Signed.
Wolverines. Let me tell you something. The reason I don't like this because I hate the Michigan Wolverines. 2 cousins that have attended that school. And I say he's going to resurrect that team the next 3 years, and they will be a national contender in the next 3 seasons.
Oh yeah, he's definitely gonna reemerge them to be one of the top elite schools.
And I hate it.
I absolutely hate it. Without that, I mean, he'll be able to recruit so many people that they haven't been able to recruit just because he has the pool now. He has that NFL pool. It's going to be so easy for Michigan now. It's going to be unreal. It's going to be exciting to watch. It is. It's going to be very exciting to watch, see how he can recruit some great players.
Let's move on. I don't want to hear anything about the state of Michigan. No Detroit Lions, no. So anyway, we have that popping off. We got the college popping off. I am cool with this year's format. Do I think that TCU or Baylor got shafted? Possibly. I do see it being expanded to 16s. I do see it being expanded to 16. I see that happening. I mean, 18. I'm sorry. I see it expanding to 18. We got some people to think the field is going to be expanded to 10, and that would be awesome. Do you know the betting power that would have in Las Vegas?
Yeah.
15 college football playoff would be massive.
Yeah, it would be. But that is, like Chris said, I mean, that's a lot of.
But guess what?
It's a lot.
But guess what?
People watching.
Then the players will have leverage and say, we need to be compensated other than our scholarships.
Yeah. But when you're thinking about playing that much football,
not really.
More money gets involved.
It's not really a lot of football because it's not even NFL 16 games. The college season is 12 games.
It is 12 games.
But the schools that don't have have a conference championship, it's 12 games. So it's not a long season. They're okay. They're young. They're 20, 19, 20. They're fine. But moving on to the NBA. Since we've last spoken, Kobe Bryant has broken a record. The last time we spoke, he had the most amount of the most amount of misses. Now he has broken. He moved past Michael Jordan on the third.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan called Kobe Bryant the day it happened and said, "Go get Carl.
Go get Karl Malone. Go get Carl, because I couldn't do it. Go get Carl, because I mean you're only playing 7 more years than I have. Go get Carl. Continue playing, continue shooting. You need all the help, but you're not going to get it. So go get Carl. Just score and go beat Carl. That should be your focus now, not a championship. Go get Carl."
Your hate for Kobe Bryant is astounding. If that was LeBron, you wouldn't be saying a damn thing.
You're right. What can I say? LeBron doesn't have to take as many shots as Kobe does to get those points. But anyhow, it is what it is.
Right.
Y'all can argue about Kobe being a better shooter or a better scorer. It is what it is.
Or you mean a better champion? I mean, last time I checked, he has 3 more rings.
He does.
Okay.
Last time I checked, Robert Horry has more too. So it is what it is. Moving on. I don't want to get in that debate today.
Okay, but no, hold on. Can real quick, we're not deviating. I'd like you to tell our audience exactly what you think, because I tell them. Let me rewind. I said today, there's rumblings that LeBron is unhappy, whatever the hell that means. He put himself in the situation he's in, by the way.
He did.
So, last time I checked, LeBron he runs that organization basically. He runs that city basically.
Yeah, just like Kobe runs LA.
Now there's talk leaking out of his camp that he possibly would not be opposed to leaving Cleveland in 2 years. Let's see here. You tried to rehabilitate your image by going back home, and now you might shatter it because things aren't going the way you want it to go in the first quarter of the season. Is that correct? Explain that. No, explain it.
What's up? What's up, TJ?
Explain it. Let's hear it.
So explain it. Huh?
Yeah.
The only thing I can say is only thing I can say about that is
Yes.
if he does leave Cleveland, yeah, it would definitely put more of a taint on him than him leaving the first time and leaving because they didn't win in Miami. But hey, I mean,
Did you say LeBron was a taint?
no, I did not say that.
Oh,
I did not say that. Don't put no words in my mouth.
I thought he said he wasn't. I thought he said he was a taint. Oh, okay.
No, I didn't say that shit.
Okay.
And real quick, Mike, I want to touch on a point of yours. You said that Robert Horry was a journeyman. He was a journeyman, but at the end of the day, he still had more rings than Kobe and Jordan. And people want to compare rings.
So does Bill Russell.
And so does Bill Russell. So if you're going to compare the rings, compare the rings. So, I mean, Russell's the greatest of all time.
What?
Bill Russell's the greatest of all time.
No, he's not.
He has, how many rings he got?
Yes. He was playing against a bunch of 5'10" white guys. Nobody cares.
It's his fault? Is it his fault he was playing in that league?
But it is.
Huh?
That's a whole bunch of hypotheticals you're talking about right now. Anyway,
well, I mean, you're saying Kobe's better than LeBron because he has more rings.
Damn question.
I did answer.
LeBron,
I said it was tarnish his career more than it did the first time he left Miami and when he left Cleveland. It would definitely tarnish his career. I honestly don't see him leaving. I mean, I think they're going to actually help him this time and get what he needs and what he wants, which all the man needs is one thing. He just needs one thing.
What?
A coach. A coach.
Okay, now tell the people who you see coming.
Oh, man, there's only one person that can come. Ain't but one person that can come. And he used to play, hands down, man's down, Mr. Marky Mark himself, Mark Jackson.
Okay. Can I tell you my problem with LeBron? Right now.
Do we have time? We ain't got a few more moments.
I'm not gonna go on a tangent about LeBron. What I'm gonna say is you can't construct a team, basically, you orchestrated this whole shit. And then complain about you not having or you're a bad team, you're not having time to gel and nobody's playing defense. LeBron, you're not playing defense, actually. You didn't meet with the coach until damn near the season was about to start. I mean, preseason. What is that? You sign with a team, you meet the coach that day.
The coach is out of there. LeBron
okay, you know what? Do you not remember how they tried to do Eric Spoelstra when the Heat were losing?
Hold on a second. Eric Spoelstra had Phil Jackson. I mean, not Phil Jackson. Riley. Who does this guy have? Okay.
All right.
You got to get a coach in there who knows basketball, not overseas basketball. You've got to get a coach in there who knows the NBA.
Were you saying any of that before the season started?
Say it again.
Were you saying what you're saying? You weren't. I don't remember you saying any of this.
I definitely say he needs a coach. I've been saying that for this. You say what? I'm not making an excuse.
There you are. That's fine.
The same thing with LA. Y'all need a coach. Oh, we gotta have a coach. Nobody want to play. We need a coach. I got Byron Scott in there finally. And what's happening?
The team is a horrible team. Who said the Lakers were going to do anything this year?
But y'all was complaining. But you were complaining that y'all needed a coach. Were you not?
No. Okay. Who wants Mike D'Antoni?
Who what?
Who wants Mike D'Antoni? Nobody. Why
Who wants this black guy? Nobody. Nobody wants black. Who is black?
Touche. All the other furthermore news. My home state, my birth state, should I say, New York. The Knicks are a disgusting debacle of a franchise. Phil Jackson hasn't done shit, and neither has who I said they shouldn't have hired anyway. What's his name? Damn it, you got me. You know what I'm talking about, the coach.
The coach. Yeah.
Oh, we got to think of it, bro.
Yeah. What's his face, man?
That's horrible. I'm sorry, people. I've been drinking. And that's apologize.
Fisher.
Fisher.
Thank you, Derek. Okay, mute your shit now. Derek Fisher. I don't know what the hell's going on. Carmelo 2 weeks ago was talking about, told a close friend that he made a mistake. No shit.
Yeah. Fisher's
It's funny, ain't it?
Fisher, I don't know how Fisher got a coaching job so quick. But anyhow, you talking about a journeyman. There's a journeyman right there, Mike.
All right, so here we go. We talked about LBJ. We talked about some of the horrible teams. My whole point was you're supposed to tell the people about your ridiculous theory that LeBron can end up with the Mavericks.
Hey, that's not very ridiculous. He loves Dallas. He loves the Cowboys. He loves Dallas. You get him with Rondo and you lay on back you want to. Rondo, you get him with our squad. We the boys. You forgot?
Last time I checked, Last time I checked, you got to go to Golden State.
Yeah, no, you definitely don't want to be in Golden State. Nah, you don't want to be in California at all.
Why not?
Nah, because it's gonna be too close to the Lakers.
That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard you say. Oh, all right, Skip. So let's get into some pop culture real quick, man. We just had Christmas.
Happy birthday, LeBron, by the way.
Yeah, happy 30th, old man.
3-0.
Yeah. Happy hairline, LeBron. Go get one.
You almost got muted.
So anyway, Christmas just passed.
Oh, Christmas. Okay, Christmas just passed.
Christmas just passed, and we are heading in 2 days. Excuse me, actually tomorrow's New Year's Eve. Excuse me, I'm getting my days mixed up. I'm going to give you my pet peeve. I don't want to hear one damn resolution that is the exact same one from last year from anybody. If I see it on Facebook or Twitter, I'm automatically deleting it.
Gotcha. Well, my New Year's resolution, I'm going to tell you what it is. Is to get my people to go ghost hunting with me. That's my New Year's resolution. I got to get y'all to go out there with me. Just go on one tour, man. Just one. But that's it. That's one of my New Year's resolutions. Mike, CG3, Sam, I am. Yeah. Just go on one tour with me.
That's your Caucasian side talking. Number one. Number two. I have a resolution. Maybe somebody might want to end up, whoever. Everybody got a free invite, man. I got a 4-bedroom crib, man. Come out to Cali.
Well,
Michael, that's what I'm talking about. See, Michael, I knew you were sensible. Jerome's not sensible. He actually thinks he is Egon, from Ghostbusters, and he wants to cross the streams, and he wants to do all of that crazy stuff. And I'm not with any of that. That is all fuckery, and I don't subscribe to it.
Sounds more like you're scared of it, but okay.
Oh, well, yeah, okay. We'll call it what you want. You know what? You know what? No.
You know, I would do anything that you asked me to do. Say, hey, come on, you.
Really?
Let's go fishing. Let's go fishing.
What fishing? Do I look like? I'm on a fishing.
Well, you gotta like fish. I mean, you black, right?
That's the most ridiculous shit I ever heard. I hate fishing. Yo, what are you talking about? No, okay. Well, I'll tell you what. I gotta. See, you got me off track. I was supposed to talk about Jordans today. I was actually supposed to talk about it last week.
Shots fired. Pow, pow, pow.
But I'll talk about it next week. Look, man. I want you seriously. You really are into this ghost hunting thing. I think the public wants to see you at night go ghost hunting in the most haunted place in New Orleans.
Hey, you know, I would love to. I would love to. You know, me. No, I ain't going myself.
Why not?
I'm not the idiot. That's why.
What does that mean?
You gotta have somebody.
Ox and Panda, on behalf of the African American community at large, fuck that dumb shit. Sorry.
You gotta have.
Number one show in the world. Right on.
Thank you. I agree. I agree with Michael. I would love to see a live stream of Jerome the Panda Collins in the most haunted spot of New Orleans by himself.
Yeah. Now I would definitely do it, and I would definitely stream it because that's my vision is to do a ghost hunt with people and stream it online at the same time as I'm doing it. That's my vision on my little ghost hunt team. But you got to have a team, not one person that's a ghost hunt by themselves. Who say it again?
You the coach?
I ain't the coach. I'm, just a player.
Oh, okay. You said team. I was like,
you gotta have a team.
there we go, Michael. Exactly. We need you dressed as an actual. That would be amazing. We need you dressed as an actual panda with the infrared on the camera and all of that.
My camera has the infrared on it, man, so that's not an issue. I'm not dressing as no panda. It's gonna be too hot to be dressed as a panda.
Can I say this? If the next time I go to Dallas, I will be there probably 4 days. Day one, I will be there, and I'm getting my peeps together. We're gonna get a session in the gym, as I always do. Day two, I will kick it with the rest of my family. Day three, I will leave open to go on one of these jaunts with you if there's a priest. Because I don't want no exorcisms. I mean, no ghosts jumping in bodies. I don't want to see none of that. You know what I'm saying? If you can guarantee nobody gets possessed, I'll go.
Yeah, I can definitely guarantee that. I can just go to, I got a spot we can go to that's known for paranormal activity, but not for demonic activity.
Okay, so there's a difference.
There's a huge difference.
Okay.
That's neither here nor there right now. We're getting short on time. We can talk about that.
You know what? We have to dedicate a segment next week because I really want you to tell the people about your not so coincidental shower curtain incident in your house.
Yeah, both of them at the same time.
Tell them real quick. Go ahead, tell them.
At the same time, they both fall at 3:33. Both shower curtains fall. Both of them, not one, but two.
Now, are these bathrooms connect? Are they back to back? Is it
no,
like this?
No, not nowhere near. You got to go through two doors to get to the other shower curtain.
And I agree with Michael. So it was something in your household that you brought home from one of your damn ghost trips.
Not necessarily.
Well, what was it?
It could be. It could be connected to anything. Something that we could have bought. Certain spirits connect to certain things. Anyhow, that's neither here nor there. We can talk about that as well.
Don't you believe it?
This guy is insane.
It's the truth.
Okay, it's the truth. You know what? If you don't think that you got problems in your house that need to be busted, then
It's not an issue yet. I don't think it's an issue yet.
oh, why? Because you talk to him?
No.
But,
No. It hadn't harmed me yet. Hadn't harmed me.
you were doing a show with the last month. You was Ghost of Tom Landry's in your house. You was talking to Tom. Okay, I ain't mad at that. Anyway, man, yo, good getting up with you, man. Awesome show. Thank you everybody who participated. Like I said, we will be back live next week. In 2000, you know what? I'm gonna do that corny bullshit we all hate people doing. See you next year.
See you next year.
See you next year.
Hey, what? You kind of sound like Mike on that one.
See you next year.
Yeah, I got Pittsburgh losing the show. Last game of the year for y'all. Chris, appreciate you joining in. TJ, you were there for a second. CG3, appreciate you with the producing. Dre,
Producer.
Yeah, Dre, we appreciate your disruptive phone. We love
Bad,
it.
man.
Appreciate you all.
No, guys, I don't think that it's fair that you're picking on Mike because Mike has had nothing to do with this. Mike is just an incredible individual who just does what he can do. You know, don't do Mike. That's what he does.
All right.
Mike is mad as hell right now because that's my Mike mad as hell.
That's the inside joke, I'm sure.
That's my Mike impression. That's how Mike sounds. So.
Oh, okay.
He sounds nothing like that, but
Absolutely.
Bro, stop muting me, dog.
put your phone on silent, man. We don't need to be hearing all that, man.
Yeah,
Hey.
sounds like a ghost, man. Anyway.
Anyhow. I appreciate you tuning in, Mike.
Exactly. I appreciate everybody who's tuned in. Let me say, man, I don't say Happy New Year because it might not be happy for everybody. I will say Assalamu Alaikum. Peace be with you, man. Really.
Real quick.
And God be with you in this upcoming year.
Yeah, I want to just make sure everybody has safe travels. If y'all go anywhere for New Year's, there and back. Safe holiday, New Year's Eve. Bring it in. Great. Mike, it's been announced on Facebook, so I'm going to go ahead and announce it now. Hope you don't mind. Mike, I hope you don't mind. I'm not seeing a message saying that you do mind.
Okay.
So, gonna go ahead and go in. Congratulations, Mike. Gonna be expecting his first child. So, yeah. Congratulations to you, Mike, man. Happy for you, man. You guys deserved it, man. So, congrats on that, man. And
congrats, man.
Producer CG3, have a safe trip tomorrow. It's supposed to be snowing. Other than that, man, great show tonight. Great show, Sam. Glad to be back.
Try not to eat a whole rack of ribs, Curtis, while you're out there.
Glad to be back in, man. So other than that, man, again, I am the Big Panda. This is the show, the Ox and the Big Panda show. Ox, what you got to say?
Said, man, like you said, everybody be safe, man. We'll next year. Thank you.
And don't forget, share this with your friends, share it with your family, share it with your enemy. Doesn't matter. Share it with anybody. It's on YouTube, Facebook. Follow us. Holla back.